Hi, this module will show you how to send out thank you notes to members that donated to Dining for Women. The first is to open Outlook and make sure that you have donations at Dining for Women set up as your account, your email account. So that's important because if you don't do that now, you're going to forget later on. So I just did that, and I know it's set up here. That's the account I'm sending it from. I just validated that. Alright, so then I go to Salesforce, go to the Reports tab, and I look for the report called Thank You Report under the Donation Dining for Women folder. So I click on that. Alright, so second thing you do after that is you select the dates that you want the report to filter on. So close date is your deposit date, the date that the money went into the Dining for Women bank account. So for this purpose, I'm going to leave the dates from March 28th through April 14th. Okay, you set these dates any way you want. All right, then the next thing you need to be aware of is that I have a filter here that will filter out chapter registration fees. Since these are not donations, we're going to leave them out of this report. And just for this purpose only, you're not going to see this on the thank you report that I have out there, but I added the additional filter that says organization name contains the word test, then show me those records. And that's what I have here. If I hit run report, I get 5 records that match the date and the 2 criteria right now. So see, donation purpose is the first column. I have an email, the first name of the donor, the date, deposit date, the amount, the organization name, the member's name, full name, the donation record type, what it was for, as far as, is it programs or operating expenses, and how they made the donation. Alright, so if this looks good, I'm going to export. And you can leave this the way it is. I open with Excel, yes. And you say yes to this warning. And here's the report that you just saw in Salesforce. Now it's in Word. I'm sorry, in Excel. Alright, so just remove the bottom rows. They're not relevant for this. And you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which matches what the report Salesforce was. And here you want to save as, and just say thank you notes, and you can, if you want to track this, you can call it like that, a name, and you want to save it as a let's see, comma delimited file right there. And I want to save it on the desktop, so it makes it easy for me to find it. And now I can close this file. Oop. Okay, so I clicked too many times here. Okay, alright. So I saved that to the desktop. Now what I'm going to do is open my Word document, and you're going to have this file I'm going to send to you. So you have this standard template, and we're going to now do a start mail merge. So you click on this right here, and I like to just use the step-by-step mail merge wizard. It's at the bottom here, this drop-down menu. You click on that, and basically that's you up this way, and I'm going to put it back to the beginning here. Okay, so if your document's already got the headers and donation purpose, greeting line, the amount, you got all this set up, then you're done, because that file is a standard file that matches this format. But most likely, if this is your first time, you're going to have to basically come over here where it says donation purpose and create these links based on the file that we just saved. Okay, so all right, let's start step by step here. So you're probably going to have letters as default. You want to select email messages on this button here. So you click on that. Then you go to the bottom and you want to go to step 2 of 6. You're going to say, let's start the document. And I want to use the document that I just opened, which is on the left. So I can go to step 3 now. Step 3, we're going to use an existing list. It's the file that we just saved from the Salesforce export. You're going to have here a browse button. So you click on the browse button. I'm going to click on the selected different file. And I'm going to go to the desktop. It should be on your desktop too, the one that you just created. Here's the one we just saved. Thank you notes for 1411. So I'm going to open that. And excuse me. And it gives you this pop-up window here, and it's an opportunity for you to see if it captured the rows, and typically it does. In this case, it did just fine. What you want to do in this case is you want to get rid of all the emails that don't have an email. You probably want to get rid of the blanks, right? So what you want to do then is click on no blanks, and it gives you basically only the rows that have emails that we can use to send things out. So once you do this, what I just showed you, you click OK. Now you're ready for step 4 to write your email message. Okay, so if you've done this before, then you're good to go for the next step. But I'm assuming, say this is your first time, so let's start from the beginning here. Let's get rid of these 2 lines up here, and let's get rid of the amount as well, so I can show you. All right, so put the cursor on the top, and you're going to go to more items, and you're going to insert donation purpose on the very top. So we just did that. Then you put the cursor below, and you're going to add a greeting line. Click on the greeting line, and you select I select Joshua, and it should already find it for you. So dear Joshua, comma, and you could see that down here it already picked up dear test, the name, and you can go through in all the different rows and see it's doing okay. So say OK. That's the greeting line. Put the cursor after the $sign now. Go to more items. Click on amount. Say insert. Now you just put the amount from the Excel file that you saved. It's going to put the amount right there. So okay, good. And then you do the same thing for the donation details down below. You're going to insert donation purpose. You're going to under for name. You're going to insert. I'll show you how to do that. So let's go to more. Organization name, you select that, you insert, and boom, puts it right there. For amount, same thing. Let me erase that. Put the cursor next to the $, go to more items, select amount, insert, close. And for type, you do the same thing again. Go to put the cursor where you want that to be. Go to more items, and that's the type, insert. This is basically if it's a check, credit card, and so on. Close date is the deposit date, and put the cursor, insert. Where is it? Right there. Close date, insert. Now you're done, and you're ready to preview. So you go down here to step 5. It's going to next preview your email, and if you did this right, it's going to fill in from the Excel file all the different names on the right spots that you selected. So the first one is chapter fundraiser, dear test, the amount, and then the details below here where I have it highlighted. And you always go through the recipients, with the arrows. So I go 1, I see how it's changing the right way, all the different fields. So I take a look at it, and make sure I got it. Looks good. So I don't see anything wrong. This is your opportunity to fix or re-edit. If you have to, you go back to previous, you know, in this screen you can change grading line on anything else that is not right. Alright, so looks good. So I'm ready to complete the merge. Go to step 6 by completing the merge. Then I click electronic mail, and I already filled in the 2 is from the email. If you click on this drop down menu, it went to the Excel file and already found the column that makes sense, which is the email column. Let's leave that alone. And then you type in here, I like to type something that the members will recognize. So it's from Dining for Women, and it's a thank you note for your donations. So you type that as a subject line. It's an HTML format, and you want to do all records. And as soon as you click OK here, it's going to send all those emails out from the account that you have open in Outlook. That was step number 1. So click OK, and off it goes. So now it's going through all the emails, and the way you can tell, if you go back to Outlook and you go to your sent items, and this should be filling in. If you have a lot of donation receipts to go out, you're going to see this increment as you go. So as it is here, it already sent out all the, and you look it up, say yep, it went out to the email with the right information, so it looks good. Alright, that's all there is to it.